Číslo 55, number 55, Martin Kovář. Číslo 81, number 81, Michal Hrina. Číslo 23, number 23, Milan Beniač. Číslo 87, number 87, Lukáš Maděra. Číslo 77, number 77, Boris Moravec. Číslo 89, number 89, Libor Tustický. Číslo 9, number 9, Marek Slovák. Číslo 42, number 42, Miloš Kultéry. Číslo 27, number 27, Martin Šlitná. Číslo 71, number 71, Patrik Spitana. Číslo 20, number 20, Miroslav Boží. Číslo 26, number 26, Lukáš Piák. Trenér týmu Slovenska, koučil tým Slovakia, Josef Juris. Dovolte mi, abych tak jen zmínil rozhodčí dnešního zápasu. Let me welcome games to freeze. Zápas budou řídit pánové z České republiky. Radek Koskuba a Radek Šulo. This game will be conducted by Radek Koskuba and Radek Šulo. Both referees are from Czech Republic. A přivítejme tým domácí, tým Slovenska. Please welcome tým Slovakia. Uznáme jsme také hosté, přivítejme tým z Řecka. Please welcome team Greece.
And we welcome you back inside Tipsport Arena in Pardubice, Czech Republic. Last game of the day, our 6th of the day on our webcast schedule. Game of the men's A group. We have got the defending world champion, two-time world champion, Slovakians, taking on Team Greece. Greece, an interesting start to this tournament. They played a couple of games. They took Canada to the limit, tied them after regulation on the opening night before losing in a shootout. And then yesterday dropped a 3-0 decision to Team India. For Slovakia, as expected, 2-0 after 2 games, 3-1 over India, identical 3-1 victory over Portugal. So they look to go perfect through the first 3 games. One team left to play will be Team Canada after tonight. 18 teams in the men's competition, divided into 10 in the A pool, 8 in the B pool. The 10 in the A pool, again divided down into 2 divisions, 1 and 2, 5 teams in each one. They play a round robin within their division. And then we get into various crossovers with top teams from B moving up into A, and it gets a little complicated. We'll worry about that a little later in the week. In the preliminary rounds, it's all about win and improve your position going forward. Greece in predominantly white jerseys, blue pants, blue trim. Slovakia, the blue, the white trim. Starting goaltenders for Greece, Ioannis Vredis, and for Slovakia, Stanislav Petrik. Underway. Brought in Martinyusuk for Slovakia. Martinyusuk back at the point. Shot comes in from Stike. Out in front, Martinyusuk just couldn't catch up to it as the ball rolled away in front of goaltender Vredis. Kicking it free down in the corner. The Greeks come up with it. Don't get it out on the first try. Now they'll move it out. Pardubice over to the far boards. Nobody could find it right away. Now Stike has it. Both teams changing early, just 46 seconds into the opening period. Tomáš Tupi. Pass beyond the reach of Lukáš Piak, and that'll be a flooring call against Slovakia. We'll come back down to our right. Just a minute, 1 second gone here in the opening period. We had 6 games today, 5 played already. This will make number 6. Started at 8:30 this morning, Hong Kong and the Cayman Islands. We'll feel like a day off tomorrow, just 5 games to do. Had some big games today too. Finland lost to Team Canada. Team Canada got their first regulation victory. That big game then between the Czech Republic and the United States, won by the United States in a shootout, and what turned out to be a controversial finish. Here's Piak breaking in. Piak shoots! Vredis got a piece of it, directed it into the corner. Back at the blue line, trying to hold it in was Tomáš Tupi. The Greeks will come out over on the left side. Slapped in. Petrik leaves it for his defense. Quickly up at center. Marek Slovak down into the corner for Miroslav Bojic. Came out in front. Slovaks are on it first. A crease violation against the Slovaks. Face-off will come outside the blue line. And we see that run by Lukáš Piak. Gets it right to the face-off dot. The shot, save made by Vredis. And from the low angle, actually, Vredis didn't make the save. Shot went wide. Always nice to have a couple of angles to verify or prove me wrong. Into the middle. Shot. Petrik has it as the shot came in from Petronas of Greece, Stanislav Petrik. Played well in Slovakia's opening game against against India, 3-1 victory. Received the Player of the Game award in that game. Held in from Patanos down to Caravaneris. Has it taken away? Slovaks are away. Right up through the middle with speed. Orovitz. Svetana taken away. Karavonis played it here to this side. That was blocked up high. Following up on it. Greeks now have it in along the half wall. Shot towards goal, deflected off somebody in front, went off a Greek player and out of play. Face-off will stay to the left of Stanislav Petrik. Janimos in to take the face-off against Skultety. All cleared down by the Slovaks. Racing down there was Boris Orovitz. Orovitz into the corner. Got it now over in the far corner. This is Boris Orovitz in behind the goal. Rivnak having a look around. All over him is Safarius. He'll leave it there, trying to get it to Orovitz. He was cut off. And Greece able to get it out over the center red line. Rivnak for Slovakia up ahead to Orovitz. To the blue line, no further. Stop there. Taken away by Safarius. Barbas chips it in. On the chase is Joshua Barbas. Joshua's number 88. Robert, number 53 for Greece. Michael Hinios around the boards. Picked up on the near side by Galakis. Galakis for Greece. He's being hounded by Rampacek, who's in on the forecheck. Trying to get it out is Michael Barbas. Finally does. Flooring waved off. Comes down to Petrik. Petrik lifts it high in the air down at the Greek blue line. Knocked down there by John Adamo. Slovakia bringing it in. They're onside. Martinjasuk to the backhand. And that's going to be a penalty to Greece. Slashing. First penalty of the game. Martinjasuk coming in late. Goes to the backhand, and there's the slash to the stick. Power play for Slovakia. There's a 4:29 gone in the opening period. Slovak with a shot over the top of the goal. Michael Pinios picks up the penalty. Slovakia, the man advantage. Marek Slovak leaves it back at the point. Loses it, and Greece will send it the length of the floor. Ivan Kasher. Kasher dumps it in. Zone is gained, comes in front, cleared to the boards. Now Slovakia will set up. Bozek. Back to Kasher. Bozic into the circle, down low to the side of the goal. Out in front, it deflects wide. On it quickly, Greece back at the blue line, held in. Slovak. Kasher, back to Slovak's got some room, fires it in, save made by Vredes. No rebound. 46 seconds gone in the power play. Marek Slovak. A hard shot. No traffic in front though, which makes it a relatively easy save for the goalkeeper. Traffic's up high. You see red is moving over. There's the lane. Saw it all the way. Tablitsky won the face-off for Slovakia. Kasher back at center over here on the near side. Svitana down low. Back to Svitana. Still can't get a shot. Up top. Kasher shot well wide. Svitana's on the rebound. That pass goes by everybody and down the floor. Patrick comes out to play it up ahead to Tablitsky. You leave it for Kasher. Tablitsky stopped at the blue line. A high stick catches Metis Liptak. And Stevie Alvo trying to clear the ball on the follow through hits Liptak. So that'll be a penalty to Greece. Inadvertent, but to be in control of your stick. So now a 5-on-3. Very, very briefly, just 2 seconds left in the initial penalty. There you see Michael Pinios ready to jump out on the floor as soon as the ball is dropped, or a couple of seconds after it is. Teddy won the face-off. Back to Bujak. Shot goes wide. Pinios is back out on the floor. It's a 5-on-4 power play. Bujak holding over on the far side. Orovitz has it. Boris Orovitz. Shot wide of the goal. Rebound put off the side of the goal. Ends up in behind. Bujak shot. Ball goes high in the air. Bujak knocks it down. Pretty good penalty killing right now for Greece, keeping Slovakia to the outside. And cleared. Length of the floor stays in play. Minute 10 to go in the power play. All the way down the floor, and a mistake, and a long pass doesn't connect, and flooring call will bring the faceoff back down into the Slovakian end. 1:03 to go. Slovakia's moved the ball around well, but as I say, Greece has kept them to the outside. The one shot coming in that Redis saw all the way. They didn't get any traffic in front of the goalkeeper. And that's been it. Stolen away by Slovakia. Martin Yusuk to the blue line, keeps going. Now he's got it in behind the goal. Martin Yusuk to Rampacek. Back to Martin Yusuk. Rampacek. He'll throw it back and forth out in front of the pass off the mark. Kohler was looking for the one-timer. Back to Martin Yusuk. Kohler. Still can't shoot it. Again, Slovakia, everything to the outside and in behind. Nothing headed towards the goal. Rampacek. That went through the crease, came out the other side. Kohler's on it. Kohler's giving a little bump. Battles hard for the ball. It goes in the air. Battle won by Greece. Great work by Peter Karavaneris of Greece. Penalties now over. We're back to even strength. Picking it up behind the goal. Radovan Linieka. Off the stick of Marek Slovak, and out of play. Face-off will come out at center. Greece bringing it in over the blue line. Player tripped up, and number 93, Radovan Denyeka, will head to the penalty box. So Greece killed off their first penalty. Now they'll get a chance on the power play, one of their own. 8:43 gone, opening period. No score. Final game of the day here at Tipsport. Pitsakoulis to take the face-off against Piak. Slovak stole it and cleared it down the floor. Patrick will play it himself around the boards. Greece will hold it in. Pardubice down low. Found Kuzmarski. Ball tipped away out towards center. Greece get to it, keep it in. Kakavelos. Shot on goal. Rebound missed by Kuzmarski. Kuzmarski down low. Pardubice back at the point, comes back to Kuzmarski. Can't shoot it. He'll go back to the point to Adamo. That's tipped away. Pitsakoulis. His shot scores! Nicholas Pitsakoulis gets Greece on the board first as they make good on their power play opportunity. The Slovaks were doing a great job up until then. Pitsakoulis, not a lot of room, but spots that top corner. And there it is, just inside the post. One to nothing. Greece leads this game. A great job by Joshua Pardubice to avoid the crease violation. Slovakia come back. Vredes with the glove save back at the point. Kicked away by Vredes. Towards goal. It's off the defenseman's stick. Goulikos right to Vredes. He'll hold on to it. Svitana take the face-off for Slovakia. Ball just outside the blue line, now brought in. Slovakia have it. Bujek, shot on goal. Vredes didn't really see it. Ball hit him. Tablitsky behind the goal for Slovakia. Tablitsky. Set up out in front was Matas Liptok, but couldn't handle the pass. He found a good area in front of the goalkeeper. Ball came to him, just couldn't handle it. We'll give and go, and Greece will get it in over the blue line. Karavaneris along the boards, down in behind. Aguirres being worked over by Svitana. Aguirres back down low again. Karavaneris has it taken away. Minarik for Slovakia. Good defensive work. He'll head to the bench. Roman Bujek gave it to Boris Orovitz. Back behind the goal, Tomasz Tupi. Back to Orovitz. Orovitz with room to roam down the left side. In over the blue line, keeps going. Shot well wide of the goal. Over on the far side, it's Denyeka. Ball goes out of play. Face-off will stay outside the blue line. 11:35 gone. First period, one goal, that belonging to Greece. Long shot wide of the goal. Played away by Redis. Adamo makes a great move to shake off the forecheck of Orovitz. Ball goes over into the far corner. On it first, Nyeka. Down into the corner. Again, Greece doing good work. Greece, player had his stick snapped. Usually that's a sure penalty. Referee elects not to call this one. Adamo back with it inside his blue line. Got it to Pitsakoulis. Center, no further. Chasing after it, Rivnak. Kept in by Slovakia, but the ball goes out of play over the boards. Work down low, and tough to call that a penalty. You put your stick on top of somebody else's. See it called, frankly, more often than it probably should be. See if somebody's making a slashing motion, but you gotta be allowed to tie up somebody's stick with yours. Again, another 10-second editorial for what it's worth. Cleared in. Good work by Radovan Zelinka of Slovakia to get it out. Zelinka still going. He'll clear it in. Martinyasuk down into the corner. Got it to Rampacek. Rampacek. Kohler's out in the high slot. It comes back at the point. Slovakia is setting up. They're trying to get it to Kohler. Touched up. There will be a slashing penalty to Greece. Steve Alvo is going to go. Greece still complaining about the time their player had the stick snapped as he was headed towards the front of the goal. Now Alvo picks up a slashing penalty. And here the argument, you call that, but you wouldn't call that other one? Come on, ref. Maybe a few adjectives thrown in along the way. Through the blue line, not over. Greece get it out. Marek Slovak will play it in. Bozic back at the point. Danyeka. Go down low. Back to Danyeka. Once again, back at the point. No shot coming. Slovak. Danyeka. Here on the near side, but right back again. Slovak shot. Deflected. Came out the other side. Pijak. Back to Slovak. They'll swing it down to the far side, down low. Bozak out in front. Nobody could get a stick on it for Slovakia. And again, it's cleared down the floor. Still lots of time on the power play. 46 seconds, and there's a big collision. Slovakian player gone hard into the boards. Both players running towards the boards. The collision occurred. Galakis into the back of Bozek, who luckily seems to be okay. It'll be a charging call. So 2 Greek players in the penalty box. 5-on-3 will be the power play. Still 43 seconds in the initial penalty to Steve Alvo. So with just 41 seconds left to go in the period, an opportunity for Slovakia to tie this one up late. They trail it 1-0, but they've got a 5-on-3 man advantage now. And they win the faceoff. Kohler wins it back to Zelinka. Zelinka over Over to Rampacek. Rampacek down low and behind the goal. Back to Rampacek. Rampacek again. Sticky is out in front. Shot comes in. A couple of shots. That one hit the side of the goal. I think the net may have been dislodged, and that's the reason for the whistle. You see the referee going over there to put it back. It was Rampacek making that pass out. Sticky with the shot wide. Came out the other side, and the Slovakian player there at the side of the goal couldn't quite get a handle on it. And the referee noticed that the net had moved. Zelinka with a bit of room. Doesn't shoot it. Kohler back to Zelinka. He's got some room. Shot. Save made by Vredis. No rebound. And the no rebound part was very key, as there were a couple of Slovaks right on the doorstep. See Vredis making that save. Time running out, just a couple of seconds. One last swing at it, doesn't get through. Both penalties will carry over into the second period. The first one just for 2 seconds. Pretty much immaterial. But 1:19 left to go in that second penalty. That's how long Slovakia will have to work on the power play when we come to start the second period. Just the one goal in the first, that by Greece. They lead it 1-0. We'll be back with the second period of this game between Slovakia and Greece in just under 10 minutes. Stay with us.
Garanti mistrovství světa v hokejbalu jsou Ministerstvo školství, mládeže a tělovýchovy, agentura Czech turismu, Pardubický kraj, statutární město Pardubice. Generálními partnery mistrovství světa v hokejbalu jsou Česká podnikatelská pojišťovna a Finex Technology. Hlavní partneři mistrovství světa v hokejbalu jsou JTech, KYB Manufacturing, PlayStation, služby města Pardubice, Battery Shop, T6 Power, Quiz, Marhold, ANL Holding, Radegast, stavební firma Inčínek, Czech Insurance Agency, Nissan Auto In. Partnery Českomoravského svazu hokejbalu jsou Saber, Střída Sport, Merch 53, Fisher Hacking, Stillman, Hejduk Sport, CCM a Vidwell. Hlavními mediálními partnery mistrovství světa v hokejbalu jsou Česká televize a Český rozhlas Radiožurnál. Partnery mistrovství světa v hokejbalu jsou AAA Auto, Štojbly, Léčebné lázně Bohdaneč, Keto Diet, Vodovody a kanalizace Pardubice, Explozia, Charlotte, TNT Trade, Alukov, Energie AG Bohemia, Markmet, Calypso, ČPP Service, Správa a údržba silnic Pardubického kraje, Napatrans, Comia, EM Stav, Hastex a Aspra, Elektroservice Modr, Finet Pardubice, Tekam, Mados MT, SAM Litomyšl, Bauxet.cz a Top Centrum. Dodavateli mistrovství světa v hokejbalu jsou Rozvojový fond Pardubice, AB, Edera, Konektor, Flame, Ondrášovka, Bitfood, České dráhy, Rosengard, Patapuf, Red Tide, Bonte Catering, Chargebox, Holfloor, Tiguron, Kohinor, Berserk, Finlandia a Frenzel. Regionálními partnery mistrovství světa v hokejbalu jsou Aquacentrum Pardubice, Atrium Palác Pardubice, Deep Vision, Destinační společnost Východní Čechy, Kulturní centrum Pardubice, Dopravní podnik Pardubice, McDonald's, Dostihový spolek Pardubice, HC Dynamo Pardubice, Letiště Pardubice, Golf Resort Lutická hora a regionální rozvojová agentura Pardubického kraje. KYV, světový výrobce tlumičů v Pardubicích a Chrudimi. Věříme v kvalitu, proto jsme hrdým sponzorem pardubického hokeje. Staňte se i vy členem našeho týmu. KYV, světový výrobce tlumičů.
Když neodsáhnete vy při pojištění klika od ČPP, kryje škodu i na vašem vozidle. Nově k povinnému ručení od 370 korun.
JTech Automotiv Czech Pardubice se zabývá výrobou přesných mechanických dílů do převodovek a řízení. Tato společnost umí o své zaměstnance pečovat, proto se pro rok 2017 stala nejlepším zaměstnavatelem regionu. Staňte se tedy součástí něčeho, co má smysl. www.jtech.com.
Máš zájem pracovat ve stabilní společnosti? Neváhej a kontaktuj nás. Předmětem naší činnosti je výstavba, rekonstrukce a opravy inženýrských sítí, úprava vodních toků, výstavba hrází a monolitických betonových konstrukcí. Vlastním technologickým vybavením a kapacitou provádíme jádrové vrtání a nabízíme půjčování stavební mechanizace od drobné až po velké stavební stroje. Kviz Pardubice již 25 let s vámi.
As we come back for the second period of this game, Greece will be on the power play. Technically, it's a two-man advantage, but only 2 seconds left to go in the first penalty. A minute 19 left to go in the second one. Just the one goal in that first period came at 9:51, belonging to Greece. Power play goal. Pitsakoulis with the goal, Nicholas Pitsakoulis. 5 penalties in the first period. 4 of them called against Greece, just 1 against Slovakia, but that 1 penalty led to the power play goal. Ioannis Varetis in goal for Greece. Down at the other end, heading to the goal, Stanislav Petrik, 33. So another power play. I said Greece would be on the power play, but Greece are the ones with the penalties. It will be a Slovakian power play. They will have a minute 19 to try and tie this up early in the second. Slovakia won their first 2 games, both by scores of 3-1 against India and Portugal. Greece lost a tough shootout game to Canada, and then the next day came back and lost 3-0 to India.
The penalty for player number 14 from Team Greece is over.
A win over Slovakia would put Greece right back in the running. Loss would put them in a tough spot. 3 losses, just the 1 point through 3 games if they were to lose this one. And the format is you win in regulation, it's 3 points. You win in overtime, shootout, it's 2. Lose in a shootout, you get 1 point. And if you lose, well, you get nothing. Slovakia setting up here on the power play. They'll dump it in. Martinyusuk into the corner. Martinyusuk hit against the boards. Ball comes to the side of the goal. Varetis has it, covers it up. 32 seconds to go in the man advantage for Slovakia. Just 47 seconds played here in the second period. Full day of action here at Tip Sport Arena. We started at 8:30 this morning, less than 12 hours after we finished last night. 6 games on our schedule. This is the final one. Cleared down the floor. Petrik comes out to play it. Slovak brought it up for Slovakia. It comes outside the blue line, outside the red line rather. Now they'll shoot it in. Over on the far side, trying to get there first as Piak comes in front. Ball settles and is cleared away by Greece. Penalties now over. We're back to 5 aside, full strength hockey. To the boards, picked up there by Carvaneris. Carvaneris with speed to the blue line. Off a stick and behind the goal. Petrik comes out to play it up along the boards. Taken by Bozic. Behind the goal, Tomáš Tupi. Tupi's got it. He'll move it up ahead on the left side for Slovakia. Ball flipped high in the air down at the Greek blue line. Knocked down there by Kolovakis. Taken away. Slovakia now with the turnover and a shot. A great save made by Varetis. Greeks complaining maybe should have been a penalty there. A great chance for Bozic. Ball comes to Bozic right there as Alvo is knocked down. Bozic with the quick shot. Great save by Varetis. Ball goes out of play, off the glass. Face off to the right of Ioannis Varetis. Alvo to take the face off against Kuzmarski. Sorry, Alvo to take the face off. Well, we'll get that straight. I'm going to take the face off against his teammate. Had the numbers mixed up. It's been a long day, folks. Cut me a little slack. Liptok in around behind the goal. Ball all the way down the floor. Kasher. Svitana, that's who took the face-off for Slovakia against Alvo a moment ago. The other number 71. Adamo got it up around the boards to Kuzmarski. Tried to make the long breakaway pass, turned it over. Shot comes in, that's blocked. Slovakia still have it. Another shot blocked. 2 attempts, neither one getting through to the goalkeeper. Good job by Greece. 2:57 gone. Redo the face-off. Teddy against Pardubice. Pardubice won it down into the corner. Greece come up with it off the boards, trying to get it up ahead to Vagenis. Slovakia in around behind the goal. Trying to track it down was Orovitz. Ball comes up towards the blue line and out. Finally brought in by Greece, right down to Patrick. He'll play it himself off the boards, up ahead. Orovitz to the blue line and over. Knocks it down and chases it in around behind the goal line. Orovitz goes for a tumble, following up on it. Teddy. Orovitz had a chance. Looked like he had the open net. Hit the outside of the goal post. Kohler down in the corner. Greece still holding on to that 1-0 lead. Penalty coming up to Greece. Adamo's going to go. A little too aggressive. Long run to the bench for the Slovakian goaltender Patrick. Now he makes it, the extra attacker on there. Greece touches it up. And John Adamo did not like that call. See him shaking his head as he heads off. Play earlier where Roman Buya went for a tumble. This is Orovitz around behind the goal. Not much of a push there by John Adamo. That's why, because that wasn't the penalty. The second one was much bigger push. Martinez couldn't hold it in. Back at center, he'll go back and recover it for Slovakia. Zelenka plays it in. There'll be a flooring call as he passed it from his own side of the red line. He'll come all the way back down to the right of Stanislav Patrick. Set to go. Face-off won by Slovakia. Brought up by Rampacek. Rampacek, a shot off the stick, goes in around behind the goal. First there is Spiro Galakis. Galakis turns, and that gets out down the floor. Picking it up back there is Zelenka. Slovaks get it over the blue line, but don't get control of the ball. Out towards center and out. Unable to hold it in was Zelenka. Zelenka flips it up in the air. Don't get it over the blue line. Now it's over the blue line, but it's going to be offside at the Greek blue line. Slovakia not getting much going on this power play. Again, Greece get it, clear it the length of the floor, killing more time. 55 seconds to go in the power play. Now it's brought in, Bozek. Bozek to the point. Tomasz Tupi back to Bozek. Bozek with a shot. That is blocked. Husting to get to it was John Adamo. Actually, Adamo's in the penalty box. So check to see who that was. A little trouble sometimes with the Greek numbers, with the graphic in the back of the shirts. Number blends in a little bit. We'll talk to somebody about that. Shot from the point. Rebound is there. They score. Lukasz Piak ties the game on a power play. Let's take it back. That was the demo. It was Skoltedi who was in the penalty box. Either way, it is Piak for Slovakia. The shot from Tupi. There's Piak right on the doorstep. Just gets it over the outstretched hand of Ioannis Varetis. Look at it here. The shot off a leg and then tucked in. That went off of Piak's leg. Never got through to the goalkeeper on the first attempt. Flooring. Down to the right of Redis. 1-1 tie now. 6:10 gone in the second period. As I say, this is a big game for both these teams for different reasons. Ball hits the score clock. For Slovakia, it's about staying perfect, staying in first place, getting first place after the preliminaries. For Greece, after an overtime loss and then a regulation loss, they need points to stay in the hunt. Svetana down into the corner. Following up on it, Liptok. Liptok turning, taken away. Blahu, that shot ricochets all the way out to center, knocked down there by Kasher. Ball goes out of play. Face-off will be just outside Greece blue line. Couple of fans on hand. A smaller crowd now than we had a few hours ago when the Czech Republic played the United States. Game won by the U.S. in a shootout. Game that caused a little bit of controversy. A disallowed goal that in the replay looked like may have gone in, and then a goal that was counted that looked like perhaps didn't go in. And I'm hearing that when we get to the semifinals and finals, ISBHF are looking at instituting replay review for goals. Penalty to Slovakia, high stick. Michael Hinius was clipped. See if we can pick it up. The ball comes around. Oh, there's the high stick as he swung his hand back. He was coming out of the corner. Roman Bujek. Replay showed that he did hit him with the stick as he brought his hand back trying to get out of the corner. Actually, it's not Bujek who picks up the penalty. He's the one arguing. Penalty is Michael Rivnak. Not happy about it, but appeared to be the correct call.
penalty for number 81. From Slovakia, 2 minutes for
Damo on the right side. Joshua Pardubice left it. He's got it back behind the Slovakian goal. Pardubice setting up camp back there. Comes back at the point of Damo. He's got it again. There's a little catch with Vagenis, who's out there. Vagenis back at the point, down low to the front of the goal, cleared away. Bouncing ball controlled by Adamo, kept it in. Vagenis between the hash marks. Tried to get it to go down low, and it was picked off and cleared by Zelinka. Galakos up to Pitsakoulis, the goal scorer. Pitsakoulis with another shot blocked. Rebound came back to him. Second try didn't get through either. And out come the Slovaks 2-on-1 short-handed. Tablitsky, he'll keep it, shoots. Save made by Vredis. A chance for number 71, Kevin Kuzmarski, for number 71, Patrick Savinka. As the Greeks kind of messed around with it in front of their own goal after that first shot came in. It's Svitana now for Slovakia, shoots it in right on the goaltender. Good penalty kill for Slovakia. Penalties over, we're back to even strength. Back they come again, 2-on-2. Pass out in front was blocked by Rampatinos, but Slovakia maintained possession, trying to get it in front. Poked away, and away comes Caravaneris. The blue line knocked down. Slovakia have it again. Slovakia coming on a little bit. Loud shot, saved by Vredis. Orvitz comes up with the loose ball. Orvitz circles through it through the crease. On the other side, Martinyusuk. Greece with it down in the corner. Pinios. Back up along the boards. Kept in again by Slovakia. Greece can't get it out. Now they'll try it on the other side. Steve Alvo. They closed on him, but Greece get it down the floor. Back on it is Minarik. Off the boards, down the floor, and it will be a flooring call against Slovakia as that pass came from their own side of the red line. 10:48 gone second period, 1-1 tie. Slovakia, Greece. Great chance there and a great save by Vredis. Mahu making that pass across right at the mouth of the goal. Peter Giannomos for Greece take the face off against Lukasz Piak. Cross floor they go. Dumped into the near corner. On it first was Bozic. Offside though. We'll bring that back outside the blue line. And there you see it clearly offside. Slovakia bring it in. Bozic in around behind the goal. Bozic twisting, turning. Cut off. and taken away. Good work by Spiro Galakos for Greece. Now there's a race. Greece get to it first. Joshua Barbas. He loses it. Marek Slovak. Long pass up ahead. Hinios got to it for Greece, but now behind the goal, Svetana. Svetana for Slovakia. Svetana with a shot. That went wide, and Redis will hold it. And down below us, a couple of players with some pretty good pushing and shoving. It's number 27, Michael Barbas for Greece. And for Slovakia was, I believe it was Marek Slovak. No indication of penalties as a result of that. Slovakia not happy with that decision. They thought the penalty should go to Greece. I suspect if anything would have been called, it would have been coincidental. Anybody would have enjoyed a power play out of that. Not touched. Down the floor. We'll come back down to our right. 3:01 left to go, second period. We are back tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, 8:30 once again. Lebanon and France in the B pool, followed by a second B pool game, Great Britain will play Bermuda. So 4 teams we haven't seen here at Tipsport will play tomorrow morning. Whole new set of names to learn. Zablitsky, dump it in. Adamo. Up the blue line, they tried to get it to Argyris, out of his reach. Slovakia have it again. Into the middle. Liptok down into the corner. Ball comes loose. Greece has got it. Pitsakoulis over on the far side. Finds Arkalis. He'll clear it in. Patrick out to play it. Knocked down by Liptok. Doesn't get it out. Greece had it, but played it out towards the blue line, taken away by Slovakia. Rivnak. Rivnak. Down in behind the goal, taken away by Rampatinos. Dumped down by Greece, but that'll be a flooring call with a minute 36 left to go. Get you the rest of tomorrow's schedule when we next get a break. We start with 2 B pool games. Interference as the Slovak player had the stick knocked out of his hands. Heading to the penalty box, Chris Vigenis. Minute 26 left to go in the second period. Slovakia will enjoy a 5-on-4 man advantage. Kohler won the face-off. Zelenka along the boards, comes back to Zelenka. Kohler's here on the right side. They'll go over on the left side to Rampacek. Rampacek in behind the goal. Martinyusuk. Rampacek. Back. Shot from Kohler. Over to the far side. Rampacek. Kohler reaching for us. The pass didn't quite get to him. Now he's got it. Bring it back. Zelinka. Zelinka down in the corner. Rampacek. Rampacek holding it. Sticke's out in front. Good battle in front. Kohler down to Sticke. Through the crease, out the other side. Rampacek as they move around. Ball goes off a stick, up and out of play. 1:06 left to go in the power play. So I mentioned first two games tomorrow morning, 8:30, 11:30. We've got Lebanon taking on France and then Great Britain against Bermuda. Then we switch to the A pool at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Switzerland will take on Italy. Then at 5 tomorrow evening, a game in the women's competition. Czech Republic against Italy, and we'll finish off tomorrow here at Tip Sport. Game at 7:30 tomorrow night. Men's A, Canada versus India. Tupi got it to Bozic, and he made a pass across. It was picked off by the Greeks. Now they're down, killing the penalty. Shot towards goal, blocked by Bozic. Makes up for the bad pass by blocking the shot. 40 seconds to go in the man advantage. Dumped in. Comes out on it. Greece. As the buzzer goes to end this second period, and teams don't particularly like each other. Down behind the goal, Radovan Neneka. He jumps back up. A couple more shoves. Officials need to get in, send the two teams to their respective dressing rooms. Here they go. Not without a few more words first, however. See, conversation continuing. And the referee says, okay, guys, that's enough of that. Break it up. Go to your dressing rooms. Oh, they're still going to keep talking, though. The conversation continues down below. Slovakia heading off. Greece finally making their way to their dressing room. We'll take a break. We've got a 1-1 tie between Slovakia and Greece. It'll be 34 seconds left to go in the penalty to Greece when we come back to start the third. And that'll be in just under 10 minutes. You're watching the 2017 ISBHF. I tell you, it's been a long day. ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships from Pardubice in the Czech Republic.
Hlavními mediálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Česká televize a Český rozhlas radiožurnál. Partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou AAA Auto, Štojbly, léčebné lázně Bohdaneč, Ketodiet, vodovody a kanalizace Pardubice, Explosia, Charlotte, TNT Trend, Auto, Energie AG Bohemia, Marknet, Calypso, ČPP Service, Zpráva z Pardubického kraje, Napatas, Comia, Stav, Astex a Aspret, Elektroservis Vodra, Finet Pardubice, TK, Mados MT, SAM Litomyšl, Bauxet.cz a Top Centrum. Dodavatele mistrovství hokejbalu jsou Rozvojový fond Pardubice, ABK, Edera, Connectel, Flame, Odrážovka, Bitfood, České dráhy, Rosengard, Patapov, Red Tiger, Bolte Catering, Chargebox, Golflor, Tiburon, Kohinor, Berser, Finlandia a Frenzel. Regionálními partnery mistrovství světa hokejbalu jsou Aquacentrum Pardubice, Atrium Palác Pardubice, Deep Vision, destinační společnost Východní Čechy, Kulturní centrum Pardubice, Dopravní podnik Pardubice, McDonald's, Dostihový spolek Pardubice, HC Dynamo Pardubice, Letiště Pardubice, Golf Resort Lutická hora a regionální rozvojová agentura Pardubického kraje.
KYV světový výrobce gumičů v Pardubice a Pardubice. Věříme v kvalitu, protože jsme hrdým sponzorem pardubického hokeje. Staňte se i vy členem našeho týmu. KYV světový výrobce gumičů.
Když neodvysávněte vy, při pojištění klika od ČPP kryje škodu i na vašem vozidle. Nově k povinnému ručení od 370 korun.
Čech Automotive Czech Pardubice se zabývá výrobou přesných mechanických dílů do převodovek a řízení. Tato společnost umí o své zaměstnance pečovat, proto se pro rok 2017 stala nejlepším zaměstnavatelem regionu. Staňte se tedy součástí něčeho, co má smysl. www.czech.pa.com.
Máš zájem pracovat ve stabilní společnosti? Neváhej a kontaktuj nás. Předmětem naší činnosti je výstavba, rekonstrukce a opravy inženýrských sítí, úprava vodních toků, výstavba hrází a monolitických betonových konstrukcí. Vlastním technologickým vybavením a kapacitou provádíme jádrové vrtání a nabízíme půjčování stavební mechanizace od drobné až po velké stavební stroje. Kviz Pardubice již 25 let s vámi.
One period left to play here at Tipsport Arena for today, these 2017 ISBHF World Championships. This game between Greece and Slovakia is tied at 1 apiece after the first 30 minutes. Slovakia will have a short power play to start the third period. 34 seconds left to go in the penalty to Chris Vagenis. Picked up late in the second. Greece open scoring the first period. Power play goal by Nicholas Pitsakoulis. Slovakia responded in the second period. Power play goal of their own. That by Piak. Lukasz Piak. So that's where we stand. 1-1 tie. Evenly played game. Greece showing that they can play tough. They took Canada to a shootout. Now they're up against the two-time defending world champions. And here we are tied heading to the third and final frame. Long shot down to Patrick. He'll play it into the corner. 25 seconds left to work on the power play for Slovakia. Salinka dumps it in. Offside, delayed offside, so that will allow Greece to take some time off the clock, fire it down the floor, but that went all the way over the top of the glass. So an unfortunate break for Greece. So it went all the way down the floor, went out of play. So the face-off will come right back in the Greek end of the floor. Would have just about killed the penalty. Now they win the face-off. It's all a moot point. 5 seconds to go on the man advantage. Zelinka across to Martinyasuk to Zelinka. He'll clear it in. The penalty's over. We are back to even strength hockey. Martinyasuk down in the corner. Worked it free to Kohler. Back here to Zelinka. Zelinka's shot for Redis. Saad. Ball dropped but outside the post. Zionis Redis. Lukasz Piszak to take the face-off for Slovakia. Against Steve Alvo of Greece. Just 49 seconds gone here in the third frame. Piak almost got a shot away, fanned on it. Now Alvo has it. His pass. That was taken smartly. Thrown back at the blue line. Alvo. Shot. Patrick with the save. Kuzmarski leaves it for Alvo. Back. Pitsakoulis. His shot is blocked. Ball goes high in the air all the way down the floor. Not enough for flooring. Perfect draw weight. Greek player fell in the corner. Shot comes in from Bozic, and Redis had to make the save. Greece cleared in. Patrick has it. Calmly plays it off to Kasher. Breakaway pass to Bliski. Bliski shoots. Save for Redis as he got the blocker on it. Played in by Pinios. Back behind the goal, Pavel Blaud. To the boards. Here comes Matis Liptok. Across the floor to Svetana. Svetana back inside his own blue line. Svetana winding up. Svetana faked the pass. Now he'll make it over on the right side to Tablitsky. That's broken up, and back comes Greece. Inside the blue line. Pass back. That misfired. Greece just get the extra player off the floor in time to avoid the too many men. Gianimos for Greece. Hit against the boards by Svitana. Svitana's got it, flips it up along the boards, back at the point. Shot comes in, and Patrick just got a piece of it as Michael Hinios got a good shot away from the right point. You see this collision down in the corner. Bozic and Adamo. Adamo goes down, came up to test his knee a little bit, must have tweaked it. Seemed to be okay, stayed out. This is Tablisky, and the blocker save, good one by Veredis. Greece win the face-off, shot comes in over the top of the goal. Cleared out by Orovets. Ball goes high in the air, right at center. Jump ball there for it. Won by Slovakia. Orovets with a shot, save, rebound! Still out. Veredis holds it out. Slovakia coming oh so close. And now more wrestling. It's a two-leg takedown in the corner. Didn't quite catch that one on camera, but here's Orovets. After that jump ball at center, splits the defense, gets a good shot away. Then on the rebound, it's still there. Following up on it was Stefana. Svitana. Somehow, Redis able to keep it out. A couple of players are going to go. Rivnak still having words with Koulakis of Greece. Referee doesn't want to hear it. Send a couple more players to the box as well. Tomasz Tupi is going to go for Greece. And Roman Bujak for Slovakia. Referee wants to talk to the two captains. Enough of this stuff. He said, I think what he's telling them, look, if this happens again, we're going to send one guy off. Then you're going to be at a disadvantage. So both teams knock it off, all this stuff after the whistle. The only way to put a stop to it is send one guy off. If you continually send two, nobody's at a disadvantage, and both teams will continue with the nonsense. I'm pretty sure that's what the official just told them. Next time there's a scrum after the whistle, one team will be penalized. You don't want it to be you. And if that's what he's telling them, I would say that's some good refereeing. Adamo turning in the corner, up along the boards, doesn't get it out, kept in by Slovakia, shot towards the goal, goes wide. Right now they continue to play four-side. Those were coincidental penalties. Tripping will be the call against, I believe, Slovakia. Heading off, Yaroslav Martinyusuk. 3:42 gone, third period. Greece about to go on the power play. Greece won the face-off, but it got past John Adamo back at the blue line. Redis gives it to Adamo. To center, over on the left side. Can't get it in over the blue line. Now they'll try it here on this side. It's in. Pardubice along the boards. Kuzmarski got it in front. Ball is cleared away by Slovakia. Up ahead to Adamo.
From Greece, 2 minutes for roughing. And penalty for player number
He'll dump it in. Hustling down into the corner to get it is Alvo. Steve Alvo. He'll leave it for Klitronis. Adamo's back at the point. Ball comes to him. He shoots it over to the top of the goal. Alvo has it. And along front of the goal to Klitronis, and it is cleared away. That was Kevin Kuzmarski for Greece there at the side of the goal. Too many men for Slovakia. They've got 5 players out there, and they're the penalized team. So a huge opportunity now for Greece. You count 5 Slovakians out on the floor. Only supposed to be 4 out there. So a 2-man advantage now for Greece. 42 seconds left to go in the first penalty. The referee's going to disallow that late change by Greece. Carboneris, Pardubice, Adamo, Pitsakoulis, and Vagenis on this 5-on-3 power play for Greece. And we've got a rugby scrum. Ball comes loose, taken by Pitsakoulis. Pitsakoulis down low to Vagenis. Shot, save made by Patrick, and a good hard shot from Vagenis. Pitsakoulis back at the blue line. That shot missed the mark. Pitsakoulis will hold it in. Tried to get it to Vagenis, hopped over his stick. First penalty is over. It's just a 5-on-4 now for Greece. They're going to change up. They're going to leave it there for Adamo. His pass was a good one, but it then knocked off the stick of the Greek player. And here's a great back pass. And a great chance for Martinyasuk. Martinyasuk scores! Veretis came out to try and clear the loose ball. Martinyasuk followed up on it and has given Slovakia a 2-1 lead with a shorthanded goal. Tremendous behind the back pass there by Rampacek. Martinyasuk, first shot, save made by Veretis. The ball is loose, so he elects to come out and try and play it. Has his stick lifted, steps on the ball. Martinyasuk backhand. It bounces around and gets in the back of the goal. Veretis thought he had time to come out and play it. Once he stepped on the ball, he was completely out of position. Slovakia with an unlikely one has taken the lead 2-1, 6:14 gone, third period. 42 seconds still left in the power play for Greece. Now instead of thinking about going ahead, they have to think about trying to tie it up. Alvo towards the goal. Did not get through. Settle down. Aguirres. And Carboneris back to Aguirres. Aguirres. Pardubice back to Aguirres. Shot blocked. Second shot got through, save made by Petrik. Penalty's over, we're back to 5-a-side. Shot again blocked, sliding Orovitz. Ball rolls in to Petrik. He'll hold on to it. Just a little back tip. No trouble for Petrik. Lucas Piak scored a goal in this game. That's the first goal for Slovakia. Power play goal. That tied it up. And Martinyasuk scored. And they go ahead. Here's Martinyasuk again. Martinyasuk across, shot, scores! Rampacek. And Slovakia has given themselves a little bit of breathing room. Last time it was Rampacek setting up Martinyasuk. This time it's Martinyasuk returning the favor, sets up Rampacek. Milan Rampacek makes it 3-1. This is Martinyasuk. Ball is tipped on the way through. Rampacek sees it, puts it home. Safaris, number 36 for Greece, just couldn't pick up where that ball was once it was tipped. Will that be enough? Greece mount a comeback. Just as things were looking to be going good in the direction of Greece, two-man advantage, give up a shorthanded goal, and then seconds later give up an even strength goal. Right in front, save made, and it's going to be a penalty to Greece, slashing. As Svetana was left all alone in front. Greece beginning to implode a little bit right now.
Score is 3-1.
Goal here surely would do it. Slovakia, power play here. Leading it by 2. Shot, save made by Veredas. Slovakia stay with it, back to Svetana. Svetana. Hard shot, well wide of the goal by Yanka. Svetana. Yanka hustling over, can't hold it in. Svetana's got it back at his own blue line. Svetana over the blue line. Gets it to Beniec. A shot, save made by Veredas. Haven't seen a lot of Milan Beniec in this game. Out there now for the power play. I'll drop it back to Miroslav Ozak, who'll give it to Marek Slovak. Slovak to center. Piak had fallen down. The ball hit him. And now we've got some nastiness happening in behind. There was a penalty being called. Wonder why Piak had fallen down out at the blue line. He was slashed. The Greek player unhappy about what was going on. Michael Hinius very upset. Well, there's a pretty good slash out there. I think that's where the penalty was called. Slovak to clear it in. So 3 Greek players in the penalty box now. frustration over in that penalty box. The Greek players unhappy with what's happened. Just saw Josh Pardubice slam a water bottle over there. Two-man advantage now for Slovakia. I said Greece was imploding. We're seeing it now. They've lost their cool. Michael Hideous asking that the area behind the goal be wiped down. The referee says no, it's fine. Let's play. Face-off won by Slovakia. Now with the 5-on-3, their point players will move up inside the blue line. They'll close it down. Tupi. Slovak shot. Deflected to the board. Slovak has it again. Piak has it. Slovak again. Tupi. Again, the shot does not get through. Slovak. Piak. Slovak. Piak. Shot. Redis with it. Great job by the Greeks collapsing in front of their goaltender, not giving any shooting lanes to the Slovaks, even with the 5-on-3. Eventually, Piak shot, really no chance there to beat Redis. Seven seconds left to go in the penalty to Pardubice, and it'll be a 5-on-4 for a minute 8. Martinyusek. So Rivnek back to Martinyusek. Actually, that's 41. Kasher back at the point. Kasher off a stick and up and out of play.
Number 27, 2 minutes for the reruns.
It's been a long game. Still just over 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left. And another penalty was called that we missed just before that play. Number 27, that is Liptok for Greece. So back to another 5-on-3. Dangerous. Redis with the save. Again, it's a 5-on-3 for Slovakia. Kasher down to Rivnek, back to Kasher. No shot. Orovitz, his shot goes wide. Rivnek along the near boards. Kasher doesn't shoot it. Orovitz shot it. Redis made the save. They'll go. Orovitz again slams his stick. A couple of good chances. Neither shot getting through particularly cleanly. Kasher down low. Tried to play it back to Orovitz. That went off a stick, and Orovitz has to go back into his own end to recover it. Zelenka. Kohler. Back to Rempacek.
Řecka s číslem 79.
Kohler.
Number 79 from Greece is over.
Rempacek. Slovakia content, let this clock run down. They've got a 2-goal lead, 2-man advantage, no rush. In front, Martinyasuk, shot comes in, bounces around. No, they're gonna wave it off. And now we've got a real tussle out inside the blue line. Galakos, who's been in a nasty mood the whole game, he's gonna drop the gloves with Martinyasuk. Whoops, don't point at the scoreboard. Martinyasuk. That's not a cool move. I get it, you don't want to fight. Nobody does, I guess, except for Galakis, but pointing at the scoreboard, that breaks the code. Reddish came out and kicked the stick away from Zelenka. It was there on the floor. Whoops. Galakis just threw a glove. Not sure what he thinks that's going to do. Frustration gets the better of people sometimes. They do things that they wouldn't normally do. He hit Rempacek in the back with the glove. Boy, if these two teams ever meet again, third and had a 2-man advantage at one point early in the third. Looked to have a great opportunity to take the lead on the world champions, but gave up a shorthanded goal, then gave up another one, and then the wheels have fallen off as they have picked up a series of penalties. Slovakia with a 2-man advantage for pretty much the last 2.5 minutes. As time ticked away and then frustrations got the better. Let's see what the referees figure out. Still waiting word of what penalties are going to come out of all this. I don't know if anybody will have an advantage.
To jako myslíte mě? Já hledám vašeho kolik. Tak to musíte do Jesenice, že pojedeme na taneční závodě.
And we wait as the referees get out their notebooks, consult over at the penalty box. Yeah, the day hasn't been long enough. Just about 15 hours ago, we went on the air this morning. That game between the Cayman Islands and Hong Kong. We're still here. And just as we thought this one might be winding down, we have this lengthy delay. Anybody going to get ejected? Looks like they're opening the gate to the... Well, if there's misconducts and only 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go, they may send some players to their respective dressing rooms, and I think that would probably be a good idea. Slovakian fans still enjoying the evening. I think everybody at this point wants to just get this game going. Some of the fans amusing themselves up in the stands as we wait this one out. You see the Slovakian fans over on the far side. They're still singing and dancing. You see the Slovakian flag. They break out the Macarena. Why not? All right, we are set to go. Still a two-man advantage for Slovakia after all that. For the next 12 seconds, that'll be a one-man advantage. That shot whistled wide by Svitana. Under 2 to go in this game. Svitana holding it down low. Taken there by Beniec. Svitana across for Kasher. To Blitzky, to Kasher. Just a one-man advantage now for Slovakia. Kasher holding it. Beniec knocked off his stick. Adamo racing after it. Beniec stole it back. Gets it back to safety to Kasher. Slovakia changing. Said under 2 to go, it was under 3 to go. Slovak. Tupi. Down low, they'll work it. Piak is in the slot. Tupi. Slovak. Now there are 2 minutes to go in the game. They're down the floor. Hopefully this one will end without further incident. That'll do it now for the power play. We are back to 5 aside. The final minute and a half of this one. Orovitz through the blue line and over. Orovitz in the corner. He's working against Arcalis. Another penalty coming up. And we get, well, so much for no further incident. Two players involved. Kakavelios wants to get involved. Unhappy people out on the floor. Still got a minute to go. I said I thought we might be able to end without incident. Not a chance. Damo still very angry. Still walking up behind Rinvac. Having words. Let's take a look at it. Rinvac with the ball, and Damo just drops the stick. Grabs him from behind and throws him to the floor. It's been an interesting evening between that Czech-USA game and this game, and now Adamo getting into it a little bit with the fans from Slovakia up in behind the penalty box. Some people there from the ISBHF over talking to the two Greek players in the penalty box. All sorts of things happening here this evening at Tipsport. Over 15 hours since arrived here this morning for that first game. Tomorrow will seem like a walk in the park, just 5 games to call. Maybe if I get a chance, I'll go for a walk in the park. Beautiful park across the street from Tipsport. Pardubice there in the middle of it. Castle. Beautiful grounds right across the street. Played in by Greece. Under a minute to go now. Dejenka behind the goal. To Piak. Turning away from Romano. Piak back behind the goal. The Czech or the Slovak players rather down below us, banging their sticks on the boards in anticipation of this game ending. .25 seconds to go. Still a few players having words out at center. Batted in, going down into the corner. Safarius. Wrap around, stopped by Vredes. Trying to get to it was Bozek. Stick knocked out of his hands. Referee said, let's just get this over with, boys. And there you see the Greek player clearly shooting the ball into the Slovak bench as the game comes to an end. Now the referees are going to have to make sure to keep these players separate. Last little incident. Slovaks will head off. Now they'll go down to their goalkeeper. Greeks very unhappy. Michael Hinney is still giving it to the officials. They need to get him out of there. Never a dull moment. Should be interesting. The teams might stay with this for just a second as they go to shake hands and see what, if anything, may come of that. Hopefully, as is the tradition in hockey, once the game is over, once you line up, you leave it. Been here this long, why not get the player of the game announcements and stay with it for the handshakes.
game. Nejlepší hráč z týmu Řecka. The best player from Team Greece is player number 30, Leonis Redis.
Leonis Redis, the goalkeeper for Greece, player of the game. Go over to receive his award from the ISBHF.
Nejlepší
We'll
hráč
stay,
z týmu
have this picture
Slovenska.
taken.
The best player from Team Slovakia is player number 7, Pavel Blahu.
Pavel Blahu, player of the game for Slovakia. So they'll pose for some pictures. And we haven't been doing this throughout the week, but given what's happened in the last few minutes, we'll stay with this one a bit longer just to, well, I think it's time to say goodnight. We've been here 15 hours. We're going to call it a night. We'll be back tomorrow morning as they play the national anthem. We are back at 8:30 tomorrow morning. We will see you then. Good night, everyone.
Dámy a pánové, děkujeme vám za návštěvu a těšíme se na vás při dalších utkání.